Here's some new stuff. Here's some coral I picked up on the Miami beach and tried to dye it purple with some shirt dye. I connected with a guy who gets raw stones directly from the mines of each indigenous country, where that stone is most plentiful. Among the thousands of pieces he cuts, polishes, and sells, he agreed to sell me all of the scrap pieces, but these are actually really beautiful high-end stones that are mixed in here. So we're gonna wrap some. Look at this piece of Mexican crazy lace I got from him. Ah! There's more. And what is this purple and yellow stone? I don't even know. It looks like pajamas to me. If you know what this stone is, say it in the comments. And this one, I just want to get out my saws and just cut the middle out of this section because that is such a cool design. Come to our live shows, usually weekday nights around 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have so many cool stones being auctioned off and sold outright for crazy low prices, because we know you guys need to turn these into jewelry usually and flip them and sell them, and we're not selling to the millionaire crowd, at least that I know of, so I'm trying to keep the prices really low for you guys. Anyway, come and enjoy these shows. They're so fun. Okay, just the standard pliers, round nose pliers and cutters, that's it. These are like from Walmart, so you can go nicer, but just get the job done, that's what I say. Let's start with this cool one. Square wire, can't fail. Great color match, right? What do you guys think? This is antique copper from Parawire. It's 18 gauge, I guess. I could go with vintage bronze. Also, that's a nice color. That might actually be nicer, but I don't think I have the vintage bronze in square, and the square look is so good. Let's do it. I'm gonna take, I don't know. How do I do this? 2.5 feet? Let's do it. Something like that. I didn't measure it. I just eyeballed it. Let's make a loop in the middle of our wire. Nice loop for, you know, to catch the bail or to be the bail, whatever. Be the bail. Give it one twist and we're locked in. That's a bail. They're done. I always like the stones to hang kind of like this. Usually the heavier part at the bottom, although you can go this way too. That's more like an arrowhead feel, or I don't know, like a Florida, a spike, whatever you think of it as. But to me, this is the top. It's like a cute little purple and yellow iceberg. I'm just gonna put this back here and just start catching the grooves. Just catching the grooves. I don't want to obscure too much of the patterns of the stone because it's so cool. In fact, I'm gonna try to just go around the edges. So I'm not even sure how this is gonna work, but I think I'm gonna make a little divot right here where the wire catches like that. All right, so the wire's pressed in like that. And it comes around the back. And I'll make one. See, it doesn't even want to stay on the wire in the beginning. You got to lock it in. Make this side come around. This side is gonna obscure the stone because I gotta lock it in there. So I'm just gonna. I don't know if this is a good way to do it. I haven't done this in forever. I'll just slip that through there. Hopefully, that's not the worst way to do it. It's falling off again. What happened? Oh, it goes like that. Okay, yeah. Slip it through there. Just get it in there. Roll it in, roll it in. Okay, we're in. That's good. We're good. We got it. And pull. Yeah, that's locked in, kind of, sort of. Maybe. No, that's not locked in at all. I don't know what that is. It's just a mess. Whatever, you just don't do this. Just do something. Follow a tutorial if somebody knows what they're doing. All right, we're going to come around here. And then in back, why is this the back and not the front? I don't know. Either side could be the back or the front, but this is now the back, so we're going to lock this in with a nice couple twists. 1, 2, pressing hard, hurts your fingers. If it hurts your fingers, it's good. Build up the future arthritis, that's what I always say. It's looking good. I'm gonna come around here like that, and I'm just gonna give it a little squiggle for, make it kind of match the waves in the stone. Fun, right? Come back up. And then I want this one to come around and match the waves in the stone a little bit in a different way. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to pinch that tighter. There we go. Yes. Okay. Yes, I like that. And then we'll come down here like, maybe we'll come around one more time right around that edge. Okay. Locked it in, or made a mess? Probably both. And then we're back up here. These are coming back together, tight. We're in the back now. Back you can make it messy because it won't show unless it flips around and person puts it on backwards. Then you have to explain why it's messy because you followed a Matt tutorial. Matt tutorials are messy. Blame it on me. I don't care. Let's crimp that one in right there. Oh, look at that crimp. That looks so good. That made a nice feeling. That's a nice crimp. And then we'll crimp it again. See, this keeps popping up. I want to lock this in lower, so I'm going to crimp it down there. Now it's sticking out like that. Like, oh, his head is way back. Whiplash. No, push him back forward. Okay, there we go. Now, look. Yay, it's a person, except his arms are coming out of his hips. That's okay. Get it back up here. Let's say they accidentally make this to be the front. Well, let's give it a little pizzazz just in case. And we'll come up across here like this, holding everything tight. Fingers are burning, hands hurt. Future arthritis is on its way. And we'll give it a nice scarf. Nice scarf, nice scarf. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Cut these two ends off. Use them for something later. Maybe like little bobby pins, jam them in your hair or something. Maybe earrings, who knows. Can we find yellow and purple beads to match this? Sure, we have all the beads. We have so many beads. What you got to do is go to these gem shows and get these wholesale people to sell you the beads. And then you can get this crazy collection of beads. Like this, all the beads that you ever did need. And then you can also collect weird shaped beads and call them earring pairs. So much fun to play with jewelry pieces today. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's this thing doing? It could come undone. This is a little weak here still. That's not where you want it to be weak, at the very top. So let's lock this in better. Like that. And I don't like how that sticks up. It's like, make that lay more flush against the stone. I like everything to be flush against the stone if possible. If not possible, do whatever you want. There's always that option. Just make up your own thing and say, Matt told me to do this. And they'll be like, don't listen to him. And then you can be like, I know, I should not have. But at least you're off the hook. You don't have to take the blame. I will take it. All right, there we go. Bam. It is functional. Is it beautiful? I don't know, but it's functional. You could put a loop on it, jump rings. You could just turn it that way and put the cord through it, or you can hang extra jump rings and make it look like it has extra layers. Look in the description or the first comment. You can get 100 of these cords for like 10 bucks. And they have the clasp, and they have a little length of 2 inches of chain, so they're adjustable. Now, it's not the same metal, but if you keep this hidden in the back of your neck, no one will know, and you don't have to tell them. Now, I'm too lazy to find the jump rings that match, so I'm just going to go turn this a quarter turn like... Bam, and then put the cord in. Make sure if you don't want people to put it on backwards, make sure you say this is the front, put the front down, and then make sure the clasp is on your right, because 90% of people are right-handed. The left-handers have to be left out. That's why they're called left. They're left alone. They're left out. They're introverts. Nobody thinks about them usually. If you're left-handed and this insults you, then just put an angry comment in the video, and that will help me, because the more comments, the better. All right, so that almost looks like more of the front. What do you think? What do you like better? I kind of like that more better as a front. Well, in this case, it can go either way. So left-handed people, you can wear this too and put it on backwards and you'll still be fine. How amazing do I look now? How perfectly awesome and fantastically sublime am I rocking this? Ta-da! You can even flip it around. Look at that. It still looks good. It still looks good. It still looks good. Oh, yeah. Anyway, have fun. I always make the loop in the middle like this when I have one of these freeform stones with no hole, And then I just pick whatever I want to be the top. And then I put the loop in the back and I just start wrapping the wire around. Make sure the wire's tight. Make sure it grabs every part of the stone. And every once in a while, bring the wires apart, bring them back together, twist. Bring them apart, wrap them around, bring them back together, twist. If you keep doing that, you're going to hug it tight to all the parts of the stone. Usually, especially with a stone with weird things sticking out, which makes it way easier to grab onto. And then finish it off with a scarf. So here we go. Coming around, hugging it, and twisting it, and loving it, and hugging it, just twisting it, and hugging it. Look at that. That holds it right there because the stone is so irregularly shaped. Like, you don't need to do anything else. The rest can just be decoration. The do-do-do-do that won't get you into his heart. So if you're looking to find true love, is all you gotta do is twist it and push it and stick it all over your stone. This is all globby and cool, and I want it to be the front, but I'm going to make the smooth part the front. This is this cool chrome chalcedony, so I'm just going to make a beautiful little swirl right here, and now we're going to go for aesthetics, not functionality. So we'll go, woo, and just wrap these together and make a cute little loop-a-dee-loop. Loop-a-dee-loop, 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 loop-loop-loop-loop. And then we'll come back like that. So it's like, whoa, it's like a treble clef. And then we'll scarf it. And we'll scarf it. But wait, it's pulling away from here. It doesn't have much strength in the front. So we're going to come back around this side and give it like its own little necklace. If this was the head and this was the hat, I'm going to give it its own little necklace on the necklace. And then come back up here. And now we'll finish the scarf. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's a story of vintage bronze wire that we wrapped around a chrome chalcedony stone. We were trying to make it pretty, but it was all not working. Until one day we made it awful, and then we said, I really do not care at all, because it looks like a strangled Slimer from the 80s Ghostbusters movie, and that was all we needed to wear it home, to get disowned. Nobody in our family will talk to us anymore. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-ba-da-dum. Bye.